Hello, people at home. I don't know if any of you are actually here yet. Say hi to Fourth Hour. Say hi, Fourth Hour. That was pretty depressing, but okay. We are going through the 4 sections of your Chapter 3 study guide, the short answers, the essays you could bring to me in class, or people that are at home, which none of you are listening right now, but whenever you watch this later, oh, somebody's there, hi. You can email me your essay questions, and I will take a look at them if you want. You guys can bring them to me in breakfast or lunch or PE, and I will look at them there. But you got to have at least 3 sentences on the essay. You need to have your vocab filled out. And today, we're going to go through the short answers. On the study guide, short answers must be complete sentences. We're on section 1 now. People at home, section 1 is the one that I forgot to label. But it starts with charter at the top as the first vocab word. Here we go. Number 2. What was the name of the first island where English settlers landed, then later disappeared? Somebody do this, and I'll do that, and then you'll do this, and I'll do that. The name of the island where they were... Yes! Roanoke. That's right. Yes. He said that the name of the island where English settlers landed and then disappeared was called Roanoke Island. That is correct. Number 3, what was the first English settlement in North America called? Number 3, the first English, go ahead. Settlement, name of the town, yes. Jamestown. Jamestown. In what year was Jamestown founded? Yeah. 1607. Some of your books had like a year different, like 1608 or something. Jamestown, 1607. Number 4 on section 1. What company provided money for the voyage? Zaid. Jamestown was the settlement. What company gave them money to get there? Sean. Virginia Company. Correct. 4 is Virginia Company. Number 5. What crop was eventually grown in Jamestown and would become the colony's main crop in the future? Gage. Tobacco is correct. People at home, this essay on the first one, why do you think the King of England was willing to let a group of merchants try to establish a colony in North America? That is the one that will be on your test. Make sure you know that one. People in person, we'll talk about ours later. Section 2 has a map on the back. Make sure you get that one done also. Number 2, new settlers arrived at Cape Cod in 1620. What was the reason for coming, and what do we call them? Somebody raise your hand and answer those in whatever order you feel like. Follow your heart. Number 2, on section 2, the settlers at Cape Cod in 1620 were called, yes, Pilgrims. And why did they leave England? Yes, religious freedom. Number 3, King Henry VIII started his own Protestant church in England. That church was called the Courtney. Anglican Church. Anglican. Anglican, I think. 4 and 5 are already vocab words. People who wanted to form the church were called Puritans. Those who wanted to separate are called separatists. You should already have that written down at the top. As far as the study guide, you could just fill in the blank. You don't have to rewrite a whole sentence for that. If you've already done it, that's okay. Number 6, the Pilgrims sailed to North America on Lexi, the Mayflower. That links in with number 7, which is what document did they write? Courtney, the Mayflower Compact. They wrote that on the boat, so that should give you a hint. 8, Puritans founded which of the 13 colonies? CJ. Massachusetts. Number 9, people leaving Massachusetts started Connecticut, Rhode Island, and New Hampshire. Why did they leave Massachusetts? Again, this is just religious freedom. They were being told how to worship, and they didn't want to be told how to worship, and so they went their own way. So there we go. There's section 2. The map is the map. You should be able to fill out a map in like 1,000 different ways. There's 1,000 different maps in the book, or online, or Google Maps, or whatever. Number 3. Section 3, the short one. The middle colonies were not founded by England, but by what? I should say nationality, I guess, of people. What nationality of people? Yes. Yes. Dutch. The Dutch. New York City was originally named, yes, New Amsterdam. That's number 3. Number 4 on section 3. Berkeley and Carteret founded, Lexi, what middle colony? New Jersey. Number 5, please, pretty please, don't miss this. William Penn Rowan received what colony? Pennsylvania. He named it after himself, which makes it easier to remember, I suppose. There we go. That's section 3. Chapter 3, section 4. Here we go. What was created to settle the border between Maryland and Pennsylvania? CJ, the Mason-Dixon line. That is absolutely, positively correct. Number 3, Georgia was created for 2 specific reasons. Name one or both. Sean. Say that again. Louder. To give debtors, yeah, a debtor's prison would be, you can just put the word debtors, it's fine. And say the second part. And to protect the British colonies. It was a military barrier between Spain down here, South Carolina up here, so they'd have to march through. Those are both correct. Bacon's Rebellion was a guy named Nathaniel Bacon who spread further into Native American land. The governor of Virginia told him to stop, so he burned the Capitol down. Why was it important? Because it showed leaders of American colonies that we were going to keep expanding more and more and more and more and more. So there you go. We can talk about that if you've got questions. You can bring them up to me. Number 5, what was, still is, Maryland's largest city? Kyle. Baltimore. Number 6, why was South Carolina more successful than North Carolina? Why was South Carolina, CJ?
South Carolina had a better harbor, more fertile soil.
Better harbor, better soil. Those are both exactly correct. And what crop did colonists begin to grow in South Carolina that led to more, Courtney, slave labor? Rice. People at home, there you go. Those are all the short question answers. I will speak slowly right now before I end the video. So if you have any questions, you can type them real quickly. But if not, you can email me, and I'm happy to help you with that. If not, and if you're watching these later, send me a message whenever you get there. The test, as you can see, is Wednesday. I don't know if that's backwards on yours or flips it around. But make sure your study guides are done by then. Make sure you bring your notebooks in. Those of you that haven't, some of you have. I need to grade those. Tuesday between 2:45 and 5 is the drop-off time in the old gym lobby. 4th hour, say bye.
Help
Help Zane if you can. I don't know how.